I'm reviewing a certain justice, and while James eats his burgers, and I'm also going to eat a very popular
Power bar?
energy bar.
Energy. There we go.
And
Power bars.
It's a Lara Croft bar. I think it's popular because of Tomb Raider, honestly.
It's supposed to make people look as powerful as Lara Croft. I've never seen any of this, and I've never played the game. So, have you ever seen the movies? You ever played the game?
Yeah, the movies are stupid.
Yeah. Actually, I might have seen one, and I guess I was being charitable to, what's her name? Angelina Jolie? And,
yeah, my ex used to really love playing Tomb Raider.
Mm.
And these things, I have to admit, this one's the coconut cream one, just 5 ingredients. I have to admit, I find them tasty. But
maybe not that healthy.
I would never, they're not really. They're a good treat. But they're really not something you'd want to be eating every day, I don't think.
Maybe if you're raiding a tomb, maybe that's all you had, right?
The brand is in no way associated with Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, okay.
I'm just making that up.
Oh, okay. And
I don't know where they came up with the name. And I don't know if they were trying to get popularity from Tomb Raider to sell their energy bars. But I am short of energy right now. And I still have to go harvest a bunch of James's tomatoes.
Yeah, are they predicting it's going to go down pretty low tonight?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. They were initially were.
I'm rolling the dice on it anyway.
Dicing the roll and rolling the dice.
But I did accidentally rip up one of my gourd plants while I was cleaning up the alley.
The alley. So it would be in the...
It was the one right by the garbage.
Oh, down there?
Down there. And it was climbing up. I should have showed you because it was way up the tree. It had really taken over. The thing must have been, I'm not exaggerating, I don't think, if I say 30 feet long. Anyway, it was really going for her.
Yeah.
But I did manage to save one of the gourds that was on it. I think it's mature enough that I got some. And frankly, I don't think the other ones would have matured anyway.
Well, yeah, it's just not enough time. It's feeling like, well, it's,
it could go anytime.
As Jesse Winchester would say, I think he's dead. I hope not. There's winter in the breeze. It just feels like it today.
Yeah, I'm wearing this sweater and a sweatshirt underneath, and a shirt under that.
Yeah.
Out here. Anyway, this contains dates, dried coconut, cashews, almonds, and coconut oil. And the other popular one that they make with peanuts has even fewer ingredients. And you may be looking at this and go, how do they do that? Very simply. This is so easy to make yourself. If you look up, you can look up recipes online for energy bars with dates in them, and you can come up with like 1,000 that are very similar to this. I might be exaggerating with 1,000. I don't know if people have put up 1,000 energy bar recipes online with dates.
There's probably more.
There might be more. But if you look on my blog, I have attached, well, on one of the pages that are like the website pages of my blog, I've talked about...
He went this way and then that way. He likes the energy bar.
Oh, he's seeing what
Trying to get attention. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to leave him.
There he is again.
Wow.
Now he's up on the roof. Yeah.
I'll leave him I'll break off some crumbs right now then. Put them right here.
Seems as though he's got enough energy already,
sure.
though.
Yeah, he does. But, you know, they could use a little help this year.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm drinking my hot beet and I'm eating my thing. And I've attached on my, this was years ago, when I first started writing my blog, I think I put on one of the pages, I mentioned DIY protein bars, and I can't remember the name of the author because it's been several years now. But that's how I learned how to make my own protein bars. What a sweet little
Embodiment.
chickadee.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's beautiful color.
Yeah, I love chickadees. Anyway, so I've left him a few crumbs here, and I hope that gives him some good energy.
Nice little noises too.
And I never bought DIY protein bars. I borrowed it from my public library, and I had to use interlibrary loan because it wasn't here.
And Lethbridge, you probably had to get some smaller place like Ferry's one.
No, it came all the way from Edmonton. That was
Huh?
the only one in Alberta that had the book.
No.
And it's a great book. It's basically a whole recipe book full of protein bars. It's essentially the same recipe, just, different flavors, right? Different, like one might be, have peanut butter and stuff in it, and the next one has pineapple and whatever, or I don't know. There's lots of different protein bars in that book. I didn't try them all, but I tried a lot, and they were good. The recipes were good. I could tell she'd actually made every single recipe in that book, and she, unlike me, she measured things so that people could more easily follow it. And the way she explains with the wax paper and the, I think she uses clothesline clips or binder clips to clip it to the pan, and then press, put the mix in and press it down. It's foolproof, really. If you get DIY protein bars out of your library, borrow from your library, you will be able to make your own protein bars and energy bars. So simply, it's very easy. So don't spend big coin getting things like this. It's ridiculous. Why did I cut it in half with scissors? Because I put seeds in it, and it's seeds harvesting time. I'm bringing in the tomatoes, almost all of them soon. I'm going to be saving a lot of seeds and giving them to people, and I don't know how I'm going to get my seeds out to people now, because I don't want to, I can't support any event and give the seeds, because I don't want people getting together at events because it's a pandemic. So
Getting the seeds and getting COVID.
yeah, I don't want that. I'm trying to promote health, not promote unhealth. Right? So we're gonna hope that the spring they get it under control a bit better. Doesn't look like they're gonna.
Well, it's hard to say. Geez, they totally clueless. And really, they don't care how many people die, so long as the hospital systems don't get punched out. So they really, I'm afraid Pauline is right about this for sure, and that is they just want the old folks to die. It's just they want them to die on schedule, like okay, a certain number die now. Okay, we're willing to put up with let's say 6 a day or something like that, and just not up around a dozen or more a day, because that will be hospital systems, and some of our supporters and us might have to go to hospital. We want to be turned away or whatever. Some idiot might have an ATV accident. Out running down.
I should be talking about
Wild
American
game.
Justice. I said I would
Talk about
review
what?
it.
Oh, it certainly does. There we go. Yeah. Not a good sign when you leave it this long.
No, it's not. Well, I didn't enjoy the book. But I don't enjoy fiction, for the most part. So, Oh, God, this one was bad. It honestly, I love the play-away format. It's like a little MP3 player, and you stick your rechargeable battery in there, and your headphones, and you just go.
You can access it wherever you're at, basically,
So,
right?
And you may think that I'm sort of nuts here. I don't really care. But I believe that our ears used to be gills. And James is probably thinking I shouldn't say this, because I have told my family this. I've told James this. Protect your gills. When I was a teenager, I had a really bad cold and I had an ear infection. And ever since then, every time I get even the most minor sniffle ever, I get an ear infection. Every time. Ever since that cold when I was a teenager. And I honestly believe, like when you get an ear infection, your eustachian tubes are infected. And it's basically inside your neck and head. That's all connected. So if you think about it, if your ears have been damaged, if you've gotten an ear infection and your ears are damaged, things might be getting in through your ears that normally would not have. So you might be getting sick through your ears, even though your mouth is covered up. Do you see what I'm saying? I think I'm right. But even if I'm wrong, what's the harm in going out listening to a play-away when you're sitting, say you have to be out at work or something, you have to be there and typing on the computer, whatever. Stick in some headphones, protect your gills. Why not? Why not protect your gills? It's not going to hurt anything for you to, and you'll look normal, because people have headphones in all the time nowadays. So why not just go ahead and stick them in there? You can stick the end of it in your pocket and not connected to anything, and just pretend that you're listening to something if you really don't want to listen to a play-away. But this one I wouldn't recommend. You may as well stick your headphones, the end of it, in your pocket, because this one's so bad. It's about a race situation, and it's one of those law drama stupid things.
Oh, like John Grisham, maybe? Yeah, you've never read it.
It's bad. It's so bad. I did like the part about the chili. So him making the chili, eating the chili. The whole part about the chili, I liked the chili. That was it. That was the only part of this story I liked. It's not worth listening to. The author, or the reader, the narrator, did an okay job, though, I gotta say. He had the women's voices sounding like women's voices. Whatever.
Yeah, some of these.
And he even had different, since it's about race. When he was doing African American parts, he sounded African American.
It might be politically incorrect
for me to say that.
No,
for him to read that way. But you know what? It's true. You listen. People from different cultures speak differently. I don't know why.
And one of the big troubles is so often it's used in comedy roles, and it would be seen as being making fun of the various accents and stuff like that. Oh.
He was very respectful in the story. The story is not making fun of African American people. And neither was the narrator.
If you've got someone with an accent, they're funny. I don't know.
Well, some accents do sound funny. And some accents sound funnier.
Our accent sounds
different funny. People in particular. Well, sure.
To people in England, our accent would sound funny.
Probably.
when I try to speak a few words of French, it would sound stupid. But, funny, whatever.
But
So-
this bar was given to me from the local public library. They have this treat bin, and not only did I disinfect the wrap when I brought it home, but I let it sit for like 2 weeks, and it was already expired. So
hopefully
still
the
tastes
COVID
okay.
is expired. Still
Yeah.
tastes okay. So did you want to save that until later, or did you want to drink that all before we head out?
Oh, well,
Or just I'm getting a little cool.
you're getting cool. Well, I'm done the review, so we can go in.
There we go.